What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos wave. This is movie Hulk. And as you can see, this is a much better version of the Hulk than I actually was led to believe. I think this blows out the original Avengers, which is Avengers series Hulk. I just like these pants better. I believe these are going to be like some sort of kind of stretchy, elastic material for the Hulk specifically to use that Tony Stark designs in the movie. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen. So, but the face sculpt is much better. The pants are much better. Overall color of the figure is much better. It's a darker green than that weird lighter color green. But definitely a much better Hulk. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a second there. I just had to charge my camera, was starting to die, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, he looks really good. He's a really nice height. We're going to get some size comparisons a little bit later, but overall, I like this figure. He's not too bad. I mean, he's got some new sculpting for the pants. The sculpting pretty much ends right here at past the leg joint here, past the knee, I should say, the knee joint. But I think overall this looks pretty good. It would have been nice if they could have painted in the toenails. That would have been nice to do, but we did get two closed fists this time instead of having one open and one closed, I believe, which was last time. Overall, I really don't have too much bad to say about this figure. Like I said, I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt's... Excuse me, I'm burping. I can't stop burping today. I don't know what's going on. But face sculpt overall looks really good. The hair looks like disheveled, or looks like he's got sleepy head. Hulk, go sleepy now. Or like when you just wake up, you got bed head. But it looks pretty good. Overall, yeah, I think this is a pretty decently done figure. If I could fix a couple things on him, like I said, maybe painting the toenails, maybe a fingernail here and there. I mean, it wouldn't have taken them too long to do that, and it probably wouldn't have cost that much to paint in a couple of toenails. But also the other thing was, I probably would have given this T-jointed hips. This gets these crappy Y-jointed hips, and we just need to get rid of these forever. Can we just abolish the Y-jointed hips forever, please? Maybe another thing I would have included a waist swivel here, and maybe just given him an ab crunch instead. But a lot of Hulk figures actually don't have ab crunches, which is something that maybe Hasbro could improve on in the future. It could really, I mean, he does go forward and back, but it just looks kind of sloppy with this big, I don't know, it just looks weird with this big hole here. And then, I mean, going forward, not so bad, but still, it just looks odd, like he's wearing a pair of shoulder pads or something. I don't know. It just comes off a little bit odd to me. But he does have pretty decent range of motion. You can pose him pretty well. Yeah, but definitely these Y-joint hips just need to hit the bricks. They need to go away and never come back. Worst invention ever is Y-jointed hips. Just don't need them when you have T-jointed hips at your disposal. So, but yeah, overall, I think he's still a pretty decent pickup. As far as his articulation goes, his head does swivel side to side. It can do a full 360 rotation. He doesn't really look up as far as head goes, just pretty much eye level. He can look down a little bit. We got no job turkeys either. We got, oh, dip, no job turkeys. His arms go up about this far, and they do go down. They can do a full 360 rotation. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He does have a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge. He does have this diaphragm joint, which rocks side to side, and it can go forward and does go back like I showed you earlier. It can swivel as well. He does have wide-jointed hips, which go out, and the split's really good. But then you have to do this forward and go forward and then swivel that part to get his leg to kick out, which is just kind of a little annoying. But it does go back as well, about that far. And he does have the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Sorry, I'm not showing you that. There you go, double jointed knees. He also has an ankle hinge, which goes forward and back nicely. And he does have that ankle pivot, which we all love. So, like I said, he's pretty decent. He's got pretty decent articulation. It's just the fact that these wide jointed hips are just damned annoying. I just can't stand them. But overall, the look is good. I think he's a much better likeness to Mark Ruffalo than the previous Hulk from the Avengers wave. The skin tone is much of a deeper green. It's pretty much true to how he looks in hand. I know sometimes on camera figures will look a little bit different on camera than in hand, but he's pretty much true to what he looks like. As far as size comparisons go, I'll just do a couple size comparisons. Here's a face-off Hulk. So they're pretty much almost the same height. I mean, this Hulk's probably got a little bit taller on. He's a little bit taller than this Hulk, just because of the head sculpt, I believe. But overall, I mean, they're pretty. This Hulk's also a little bit wider in the shoulder area, but they stand up pretty well next to each other. And obviously, he's not going to be in scale with the Marvel Select, but there's Marvel Select Hulk. So there you go. There's your options. Marvel Select, you're always going to get a little bit bigger, and some people like to say that they're out of scale, but I mean, if you got larger characters like the Hulk or Rhino or someone like that, then they're probably in scale to the most effect, and so there you go with that. So here's your movie version. Like I said, he comes with the what I did not say. He comes with the right arm of Thanos. That's the only accessory that he's involved with. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this Hulk. Not much left to say. Stay tuned for my next review. I believe I'll be doing Captain America next, and then I'll be doing Iron Man to finish up on. Oh no, I have to do Spider-Woman too, I believe. I think I did Spider-Woman. I can't remember. Oh well. It's almost my birthday. It's like 3 days away from my birthday, and I'm losing my mind already. But anyway, like I said, I would definitely recommend this Hulk. Like I said, he's a pretty decent Hulk. I don't see any paint problems with him. He's got an Avengers logo on each side of his leg here. The paint apps are pretty nice. What's on here for the legs? There's no bleeding through on the calf joints here that I see on mine. But I'm not going to say it doesn't exist out there, probably. But that's pretty much it. Would I recommend this figure? Yes, I would. He's a good movie Hulk, and if you don't want to use him as a movie Hulk, you can probably use him as a comic Hulk if you want to, because they're pretty much interchangeable at this point. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I guess it comes down to personal preference, but like at the end of the day, I would still recommend this Hulk. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.